This is not financial advice. Oh yeah, we back, baby. Oh yeah, we back. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. It's Monday, baby. You know the market is open. It's time to get it. Let's go. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if my mic is working in the comments, baby. We know you're going to the promised land, but we want to know where you from, baby. Let us know in the comments where you from. I see Charlotte, North Carolina is in the building. I see the Discord fam in the building, always showing out, baby. Let's get it. I see you. Texas is in the building. El Paso, shout out to El Paso. We back like we never left, baby. Let's go. You already know. I see Pennsylvania, Allentown. Let's get it. We here, baby. VA Beach is in the building. Rep where you from. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. We here. Indiana. We in the building, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. I see Philadelphia in the building. Louisiana, the whole family stepping out today. I know the short sellers is mad. We got St. Louis in the building. Egypt. We Dominican Republic. Bangkok. Yo, we all here. Golden State. Somebody said they from Queens, Virginia. Yo, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. We got Korea. Yo, we got, everybody. Japan in the building. London is in the building. I see everybody is here. Somebody said Newark, New Jersey. Listen, we here. Florida's in the building. Utah's in the building. Connecticut, we here. Dallas, let's go, baby. We in the building, baby. Yeah. Without further ado, this is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, I think my mic is working just fine, baby. If it ain't, you already know what time it is. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. But this is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, woo, you not gonna buy the dip, and then you're gonna sell low and be right back here crying to me and crying to everybody in the chat. And guess what? We not having that. So if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. Let's talk about it. We got Indiana in the building. We here. Tennessee's in the building, baby. Let's go. Discord family, let's get it, baby. Yeah, we all in here tonight. Let's talk about it. The big dog, the beast, the banger. AMC Entertainment is currently $51, and it looks like it's headed to 52, family. We already knew from yesterday that 52 was acting as a resistance line. What do I mean by that? I mean that it's really, really struggling, and there's a lot of selling pressure for it to get over that point. And it's been this way for the last few days. So you see this right here? We got our support line at 50, and we got our resistance line at 51. But we are trying to break through it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. We are trying to break through it. You already know what time it is. We are right here. We want to see what happens at the very beginning of the day, as soon as the market opens. So we're going to keep our eye on this, for example. We're going to go over the Stonko tracker. And I always told you, when you want to look at the volume in 30-minute intervals, you want to see. Let's check it out. This, where is it? This right here. You want to see this thing hit the 20 millions, family. This is what we're looking for. You want to see this hit the 20 millions, if not more than that. That would be an excellent start on the day. If it doesn't, it could jump in the middle or at the end, but we would like to see it in the beginning, baby. I see Maine is in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, look at this, family. Look at this. It looks like we're really about to hit, so far in the pre-market, potentially getting above this mark. Let's come on now. Come on, AMC. You know what? Do your thing. We'll let you do your thing. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see what Lucid is doing. Lucid is back over the $20 mark, just barely. We love to see it. We love to see it. Let's see. SPRT. Let's see. We still in the $21 range at the support line. So it came over to pick us up. So potentially we could run one on this. Let's see. GSAT is down, down, down. Potentially, we can keep our eye on this too. Let's see it. So far, though, AMC is killing it right now. Killing it, killing it. Let's see what the SPY is doing. SPY is up to 448. Let's get it. Let's get it. SPY is at 448. Let's see what the SPY does today. Let's see. Nio, it looks like it's up a little bit. $38. Okay. Palantir. Okay, I see you, Palantir. 26s. The McDonald's, they still going crazy over the McNuggets, family. You already know what time it is. The beast, the banger, the McNugget. Come on now. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's see. We haven't talked about options in terms of how they work in a long time. So my people who want to understand options, this is what we're going to do for you today. We're going to start it off so you can learn how to fish. Like I always try to tell you, I want you to understand what options even mean. I want you to understand the Greeks. I want you to understand all of these things without having to be so dependent that you can't run your own plays. So, all right, you ready for this? So let's talk about it. Let's go as if we were going to do a play on AMC, right? Right now we see AMC, the beast, the big dog. It hit 586 today. So let's say we wanted to run an option. For example, we're going to keep it so simple. If you think it's going to go up, you would buy a call option. If you think it's going to go down, you would buy a put option. However, personally, I would never buy a put on AMC. Why? Because personally, in my position, I don't want to make money with the short sellers, right? So let's talk about it. If you wanted to buy a call, remember, and this is all for learning and education. However, if you wanted to buy a call, Discord family in the building, I see you. High risk, high reward with a play like this. You understand me? Because you got to understand, this one, I got on here every single day telling you, this is the most manipulated stock in the game, and if not, at least among them. So then we're going to talk about how you can run options, but we're going to use AMC as an example. Okay, and remember the 5 Ps. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Say it with me again. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's how we rocking out. You feel me? So now, I appreciate you for the love, big dog. He said uranium chatter on Wall Street bets, thoughts. We got to look back into that. So now, let's get it. Let me get some headphones in the chat, baby. It's time to learn. Let's take it to class. So AMC, we want to see it break past where? We want to see it break past this line. We're going to put this up here at 152. We want to break into that. That would be excellent to see. So here we go. Headphones in the chat. When you open the options, so we're on the chart, we're going to click options. When you open the options, you'll start to see all of these different dates. That's the first thing. Because in this case, if you're betting that the stock is going to go up, and for those who just rolled in, we're going to talk about call options, put options, and what the Greeks mean, so you can learn how to fish instead of being fully dependent on people picking plays for you all of the time. So I want you to learn how to fish. That's what we're learning how to do right here. So let me see some headphones in the chat. So here we go. You're going to see all of the different dates. Imagine that you wanted to bet, and this is hypothetical. We're not going to do one right here, right now on AMC. But you say, you know what? I think AMC is going to go to, right now, it's at 51. Hypothetically, let's say you thought it was going to go to 60. Let's call it a month from now, right? So you will go to the options chain and you say, okay, I think it's going to be 60 a month from now. So then what you would do is you would say, okay, right now is the 13th. A month from now is about the 15th. Notice, most of these options, these are Fridays. Most of these are Fridays. So if you go to something like the SPY, like an ETF or something like that, you might see more, right? That are like on Wednesday and so on and so forth. But on most options, it's just Fridays. They end on the end of the week. So now you say, I'm going to pick October 15th, which should be a Friday. And you go and you see, you look at all of the different numbers. What are these numbers? These numbers are stock or strike prices, they call it, right? Where do you think it's going? You think it's going to 60, which means if you look right here in the middle at the money, AMC is currently, and this price in the middle is $50. So that means that at the money is $50. If you want to buy something in the money, that means that the at the money price is lower than that. So for example, it's 50.16 to be exact. So that means if you got a $50 option, it's called in the money, meaning it has some value inside of itself, right? Because you have the option to buy it at 50. However, it's already 50.16. Okay, you could buy it at 49, you could buy it at 48, you could buy it all the way at like 1, right? Or 3 is the lowest one it can go to. But all of these are called in the money. Now, the ones that are called out of the money, 55, 60, 65, 70. AMC, the price has not hit these numbers as of right now. So these are out of the money. If you get a contract that says you can buy it for $55, but the stock is only worth $50 right now, if it never hits this mark, your contract isn't going to have any value at all. Because who would buy a contract for that says you could buy it for $50, $55, but it's not worth $55? However, if you have the foresight to say, you know what, this thing eventually is going to be worth 60. So then what I want to do is buy a 55, hypothetically, right? This is just learning experience. What I want to do is buy a $55 option because I think it'll be worth 60. So then this one would shift up into the money. You see what I'm saying? So now you would have made money. So it was going to cost you, and it says the last price, $710 if you were to get this one. All options that are different prices. This is just the price right now. Usually, though, you would see an ask and a bid price right here. So this is what people are willing to pay, and this is what people are selling it for. The ask is what people are selling it for. The bid is what people are actually trying to pay for it right now. Okay, but the last time that this option sold, it was for $7.10 per contract. So now, what does that mean? You're going to hear time and time again, mid price, ask price, bid price, whatever. You could pick, you trying to get the bid most likely, but if you want to get it right now, like you want to get this one right now because you think it's about to run, and you want to hurry up, you would hit the ask. This is why you might even hear people say, we hit the ask, right? Because that means you're trying to get this right now, quick, right? Because then if somebody's selling it at that price and you buy it at that price, the deal is done. Okay, so now let's go over to the open interest, right? And the implied volatility too. So let's start here in the implied volatility. In the implied volatility right here, and again, I'm always going to try to teach you how to fish so you can know what you're looking at, so you can run your own plays and you don't be dependent on people. This is why I do this, right? So take a look at this, the implied volatility. For AMC, 160s, 160% or so, this is not that high. The only thing you really need to know is if the implied volatility is crazy low or crazy high. If they are like this, something for AMC is not bad. So if you saw it at like 500 and then you picked up an option at 500, right? You picked it up and the implied volatility was 500, and then the implied volatility dropped down to 160 like it is right now. Even if the option was going up like you thought it would, the implied volatility coming down, you would still lose money. They call that getting IV crushed because your IV is crushing and dropping down like a rock. Okay, so now let's look at the open interest. This is pretty much how many other people, you could think of it like that, bought this option. That's important because if you want to get out of an option and nobody's buying it and nobody's selling it, then that means you might not get out at the price you want to get out at. But when you look at the open interest, notice at the money, at this particular junction in the middle, right, you'll see 55. There's 2,500 people. Let's just use it as, let's keep it simple. 2,500 people, let's say, bought this one. And then at 60, 4,100 people bought this. So the implied volatility, I like to call it, like if it's over 1,000, it's decent. Over 1,000 is decent. The way further over 1,000 is better, depending on the stock though. Look at this. At 45, the $45 call, 12,000 people got in on that. Now, you want to look at delta. Delta, theta, and gamma. Now watch this. The two that are so important in terms of Greeks that would like disqualify it or qualify it, that you really want to be able to understand. So Kenan didn't get the implied volatility. Okay, all it is, let's go back to the implied volatility for those who missed it. Implied volatility, right? All you got to think of is you want to get into the implied volatility when it's low or similar to all of the like normal. You want it to be normal. You don't want it to be through the roof. If it's through the roof, this is like getting into a stock at the top and then it could come down. You want the implied volatility to go up when you get in. You don't want it to be up when you get in. Now, the Greeks, delta. Delta tells you how much your option is going to go up in value if the stock moves $1, if we're talking about buying a call option. Does that make sense? So for example, if you were to pick up this $50 strike and you paid $870 for this one, you go look at delta and you ask yourself, if AMC goes from 51 to 52, like let's say it literally goes from 51 flat to 52 flat, what will happen to the option? It's going to go up delta. It's going to go up $62, right? 62 cents here, but you bought 100 of them. Don't worry about that. It'll go up $62. So then what if it went up $2? Then it would go up delta plus gamma. So if you add these two together, it will go up 62 first, and then the second dollar, it will go up 62 plus 1, right? So that's what would happen. It will go up delta plus gamma if it went up $2. So then if this thing is running up, the implied volatility is going to shoot up. Delta and gamma, well, it's particularly gamma, is going to be getting better and better. And then you could do what is called a gamma squeeze, they call it, right? But we ain't going to get into that. Now, theta. Theta is something that you got to look at too. You need delta to be high. You need theta to be low. This is what you really are looking at, family. Delta needs to be high. Theta needs to be low. Because delta is how much it's going to go up on a dollar move. And then theta is how much it's going to go down in general. Just period. It's going to drop this price literally every single day. So if you want theta to be low, you either have to go way in the money, way out of the money, or your date needs to be really far away. So those things, you want theta to be low, You need to go way deep in the money, way deep out of the money, or you need your date to be further. So for example, our date right now is October 15th, but let's say that we went all the way out to January. Wow, they got one for there so far. They got a 2024 option for AMC. The market makers are making new options. I never seen this one before. They have a 2024 option available for AMC for January. Never seen it before, never. So look, if you were to look at these, it doesn't look like anybody's in them yet. Let's go to 2023 January. Then you get theta to be lower the further out. Okay, let's talk about it. So here we go. Let's see what AMC is doing right now. The beast, the big dog, the banger. So, okay, AMC. Why my chart look like this? 5 minutes, 1 minute. I don't know, family. My chart look kind of crazy. It's talking about $13. What's this? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Webull. You see this? $13. This is wrong. Huh. Yeah, that's odd. That's real odd. Oh, here we go. We back. We back. Hey. All right, cool. So now, check this out. We got all the way up to 52.55. Family, that's what I'm talking about. How often does theta come in? Every day. Every day. Every day. If theta is, let's say, 0.01, it's going to lose $1 a day. If it's 0.5, it's going to lose $50 a day, for example. You see what I mean? Yo, look at the beast, the big dog. Let's go, AMC. We love to see it. We love to see it. Am I in any options on AMC yet? Look, I'm looking to get into one, but it's running. I wanted it to hit our support before I got into one. Somebody say, you're teaching now, I got you. Just know that. Just know that. Just know. Let's get it. Somebody said I was on the options chart. Yeah, we figured it out. It just, to be honest, it disappeared. All right, cool. So the SPY is opening positive today. So far on the day, it's up 0.6. It's cooling off a tad bit. Let's go to the minute chart. So right now the SPY is up 0.7% on the open. Let's get it. AMC is running. Let's look at SPRT. SPRT is trying to wake up too. Let's see what she does. Remember, when you run an options on SPRT or anything similar, get in, get up, get out, you rinse and repeat. What do I mean by that? If you ride this wave up to 26, something like that, 25, and you got like 10 options on it or whatever, it's okay to sell some of them and then let it come back down and then just do it again. All right, cool. So now let's get it. Somebody said thoughts on Nio. Come on, you already know my thoughts on Nio, baby. You already know my thoughts on Nio, baby. Long term, it's a banger. Short term, politics, kill it. Politics, kill it. Let's see what's going on with them today. China has too many EV companies. This is Benzinga. They said that China has too many EV companies. The government encourages merger and restructuring, says the minister. China will encourage a merger and restructuring efforts on electric vehicle sector. We got to look into this, family. This is definitely important. Because it's like this. Think about this, family. So with Nio, right? With Nio, with Li Auto, with Xpeng, let's see how they're doing. We're going to come back to this. We definitely want to look into this. China has too many EV companies. The government encourages a merger and restructuring. What does that mean? Look, if China is encouraging something, family, they're not like the United States. They get to make it happen. The government, where we have capitalism and so on and so forth, they can say, all right, look, we're going to give you tax incentives to do this or that. And they can tell you what they want you to do. But China, they can make you do what they want you to do. Over there, it's different. It's different. Let's see. But yeah, I always tell everybody, Nio, 2030 play. And to be honest, we got to look into this for sure. But if this is the case, woo, listen, crazy government stuff. Let's actually look into that real quick right now, because that's really crazy. That's really crazy. Let's see. Tools. What we gonna look at? We're gonna look at all time, today, past hour. Too many EVs. China has too many EV firms. What this means for Nio. Yeah, we definitely got to look into that. That's huge. That's really huge. And look at what it's doing. Look at what it's doing. This made me wish I held on to my Nio put option. Look at that. Jeez. All right, cool. Let's look at XPeng and see what they're doing. XPEV. XPEV. Crashing. Let's look at Lee. Crashing. Let's look at Tesla. Crashing. Let's look at Lucid. Doing straight. Let's go. Somebody said Cardano is making strides. Let's check them out. ADA. Banger. Again, what I was telling you 100 times out of 100 times. When you invest into a big dog crypto family, you got to understand. We invest into the big dogs of crypto. Not trade. You can trade, but what I don't do it like that. If I get into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Cardano, I'm averaging down if I need to, but I'm just doing strike days, baby. That's when I get paid on Friday, let's say. Bam, you already know what time it is. Somebody said LTC, Litecoin is hitting the moon. Oh, look at that. It's filling the gap. Where we came from, about 170. Yeah, this is a runner. Woo, look at that. Look at Litecoin go. Somebody said, take a look at the SPY. Is it going up or down? SPY is coming down to 485, 447, 485, 448. So it gapped up in the pre-market. Actually, in the aftermarket yesterday or on Friday. So it filled the gap, and now it's just going to cool off. It might come back down to 445. You already know. Pinterest. Is Pinterest coming up or down? Pinterest is dropping again. I was telling you, I really wanted to get a put right here, a protective put at 58. And I was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna get no protective put. And look, that would have been printing, baby, printing. Litecoin is teaming up with Walmart. That's crazy. Let's check them out. LTC. Litecoin is teaming up with Walmart, is what I'm hearing. Let's see. You could be right. I don't see anything yet. But you most likely, it got to be something crazy like that. Let's look up Litecoin news, see if something. Salvador. No. Litecoin Walmart. Bitcoin, no. Litecoin. Litecoin Walmart. Walmart announced its major partnership. Yeah, 10 minutes ago. Whoa, that's crazy. That's really crazy, family. Litecoin is partnering with Walmart. LTC. Literally at 9:30 a.m. market open. That's really something. To partner with Walmart, the beast, the big dog. Who is Walmart, family? Walmart is the Amazon of real stores that you can actually walk into. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Talk about a good partnership. And think about it. It's Walmart. They could have partnered with anybody, and they chose Litecoin. That got to be one of the best catalysts around. I wonder what, and I'll look into that again, but I wonder what is going on with that. So yeah, the Chinese EVs and even Tesla is crashing. Tesla's crashing down. Li Auto's crashing down. XPeng. Literally all of the EV plays basically, except for Lucid, LCID. Lucid isn't crashing like those. It's down, but it's not crashing like those. It's down, what, 50 cents? It's still up on the day. BBIG AMC nearing oversold RSI, really trying hard to buy. Now to buy the dip. Let's look them up. AMC. Okay, so AMC came back down to 51. There was a rush in the beginning, and let's see so far what it was. So let's Let's see how much volume we got on the day so far. Just about. So far, so good. We want to double this. Somebody said Square is crashing. That's good. That's good news. Square's a banger. Square's a banger. Why is it crashing, family? So you could buy it, baby. So you could buy it. Let's get it. Now, where should we get it if we loading up on Square? Personally, I like Square under $200, but I don't see it coming back there for a while, if ever again. Unless there was like some type of market crash. So I would average up on it. The last time it was under 200, where were we? May. Yep, in May. Okay, cool. So now let's see. I'm hearing Adder is running like a beast. Okay. Whoa, let's zoom out. Let's zoom in, actually. So Adder was just basically what? $6, running up like crazy since the 3rd. Yeah, about since the 3rd, running up, running up, running up, running up. Look at that. Going nuts, going crazy. Going absolutely crazy. Even Doge is running, the beast, the big dog. Doge got a little pop going. Hey. But yeah, Adder is really, for the last few days, family, this has been a one. This has been a one. That has been a straight up beast, big dog runner going crazy. BBIG. Okay, BBIG is back again. Where do I like this? Under $10. Under $10. So then you could ride it up into the 10s or potentially 11. Get in, get up, get out. Is that kitty in the back? You hear her, right? Oh my goodness. You know she back. I'm saying her name. She might start talking again. that's you know what I'm saying? Come on. You gotta or kitty or she who shall not be named will start talking to us again. Charge point. Okay. Now, charge point is coming down too. So a lot of the EV plays is really, let's look at another one. Let's look at EVgo coming down. Let's look at Go EV coming down. Yeah, the EV sector is getting hit, family, hit. Let's look at Apple. This is not an EV play, but let's look at Apple. See what they're doing. Okay, Apple is back at 150. It went up to 151. Macy's is back down to $20, like we knew it would. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see. So what do I want you to do today, family? Today is one of those days where you could choose to be a sheep. But guess what? Don't be a sheep, be a shark. Be a shark. This is your chance to see. You got high conviction on these plays. Come on now. Come on now. You got high conviction on these plays. You already know. Let's see. This is the day to pick them up. So let's look at any. Any has come down. It went to 11 and now it's back down to 6. And it's still coming down. Moderna dropping like a rock. Family, it's looking like put season, baby. It's looking like put season. Remember, you got to switch your mindset and know if it's put season, don't fight it. Go with the flow. Go with the flow on that. You got to be able to adapt on the stock market. All right, cool. Let's see. I see even CrowdStrike is coming down. Look at that. Look at that. What day was this? Like August, after August, family, it's been a wrap. Just coming down like crazy. Let's look at them. Netflix hit into the 600s not too long ago. Netflix hit into the 600s not too long ago, but now it's 589. Okay. Now Apple is 149. Family, yo, this is crazy. It's crazy what's going on in the market right now. That means the SPY, if Apple's coming down, that means the SPY about to go negative. It's 0.30 right now. Come on now. Come on now. Adder is printing. ATER. Look at that. Definitely. Let's see where it's going. Let's zoom out. To be honest, it's going wherever it's going. It was at a high. Let's see. When it first came out, it was $10. It got to a high of about $49 this year in February. And then now they're at about 15. Let's go and let's do some research on Adder. So first of all, let's go to Yahoo Finance. Let's look at ATER. ATER. Let's check them out. Let's look at who owns it. So we're on Adder. Let's look at holders. Who holds Adder? What are the big dogs doing? Okay, so insiders hold 32% of the company. Institutions hold 31% of the company. Meaning that institutions hold 30 or 45% of the free float. So all of the shares outstanding, that means how many shares of this company exist. All of the free float, this means how many can regular people trade, right? Regular people or institutions and so on and so forth that are not locked up. So of the shares that are not locked up, 45% of them is what institutions hold. And who are those institutions? BlackRock, Avery and Company, Hudson Bay Capital Management, Vanguard, Two Sigma Advisors, all kind of different big dogs in the game. Really loaded up on this. And they last reported it June 29th. Okay, so we see that. Let's look up, what else do we want to see on this? Financial, statistics, histories, chart. Let's look up their profile. See what we can find here. Key executives. Nah, we don't care about that. Statistics. Market cap, fiscal year, profitability, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, dividend splits, share statistics. Here we go. So they have 38 million shares outstanding. Not crazy. The float, 19 million shares. So they have a low float. The shares available to be traded. There's basically double the amount of shares that are locked up, just about, almost, if it was 40, right? And then shares held by insiders, we know that. The short percentage, 20% as of August 31st. So it's probably even higher now. But remember, any short percentage over 10, family, crazy. Any short percentage over 10%, absolutely crazy. And this is double that. Let's see if Ortex on Twitter has said anything lately and updated us on Adder in terms of the short interest. So we've seen that as of August 31st, it was 20, right? And remember, anything over 10 is crazy through the roof. Let's see. Ortex on Twitter. Let's see if they told us about Adder. Oh, they talked 16 minutes ago. Dang, look at that, family. 53% of the free float. That's crazy. That's crazy. Family, you see this? Just from what we just saw right here. Where was that? No, not that one. Yahoo. Okay, yeah. From August 31st, family. August. It's September. On August 31st, there was 20%. Just 13 days later, just about. It's up to 53%, the short interest. What is this? This is the bet that the stock is basically, come on now, that they're going to fail. So now let's look. For those of you who kind of don't really understand why short interest is important, let's go to short sell. Let's look up short selling. I showed you this graphic before, but it's a really helpful graphic in terms of understanding what's going on with these plays. So you see this right here? So you got a broker. This could be Robinhood. This could be Fidelity. This could be whoever. Wherever shares are being held, right? You got your short seller. If I seem like my energy is different, family, just know I think I'm getting a little bit sick. And listen, I'm out here. Every day. I'm going to show up for you when you need me. Just know that. I'm going to show up for you when you need me. I'm always going to be there for you. I want you to really understand that. I'm a little sick, but I'm here, baby. I'm here to teach. I know that the money don't sleep, so I got your back. So now let's talk about it. You got a broker like Fidelity, like Robinhood, like something like that, right? And where all of the shares are being held, your shares, institutional shares, inside, like wherever they're being held. Short sellers, they go and borrow them, right? They go and borrow the shares. They pay some money to borrow them. And then they're paying like an interest rate, like a fee, right? And sometimes the fee is crazy. Sometimes the fee is really crazy. So then they're holding the shares, but they borrowed them. They don't own them. What they want to do is sell them into the market, like sell it to you. They can sell you a share that they borrowed out of your own account. You see what I'm saying? But it's unlikely, but it could technically happen. So what they'll do is they'll borrow the share and they'll go into the market, right? And now that the share is in the market, they want it to drop on you. They want it to drop on you. Let's say that they have a $10 share and then they sell it to you. So then they got $10. Do I got money over here? No. Cool, right? Let's use a different metric. Let's say that they have a share worth 2 sticky notes, family. 2 sticky notes. They got a share worth 2 sticky notes. What they want to do is they got to return these 2 sticky notes. But what happens is if they sell the 2 sticky notes into the market, right? And then, you know what? It drops and they get to buy it back. And now they get to buy it for 1 sticky note. Now they get to keep one and then get the other ones back. So basically, let's put it back in dollars to keep it so simple. Somebody said, sorry to hear it. Appreciate y'all. Just know it. That's love. Much love. Much love. Hey, yo, we want them white 5P hoodies you got on. That's love. If you click on the link, I think they're still available. The link under the video, it should be. Yeah, let's talk about it, though. So let's say that they sold you this for $10, and then it dropped down, and then they could buy it back. They could buy it back, right? Boom. And then it'll go basically back to the broker. So then it is what it is, short selling. These people are guaranteed buyers. They have to buy the shares back from the market because they have to return it to the brokers. All right. That's how we getting it. So my guy, Raphael, he just sent me a super chat. Appreciate you, big dog. Let's see. He said, hey, morning, Discord family. Sorry I haven't been active. Oh, my goodness, family. He said, I lost my mom on the 4th, and I've been going through some dark times. Just need some encouragement. Yo, family, let's show my boy Ralph some love in the comments. Show my boy Ralph some love. He really, big dog, I'm so sorry to hear that. Just know, Discord fam, we got your back, big dog. Like somebody said, yep, you her legacy, bro. You gonna make her proud because what you're doing, even still, is you being strong. And sometimes, you know what? It's hard to be strong. And sometimes you don't need to be strong. Sometimes it's okay to cry. I want you to understand that, big dog. It's real. That's real. And we appreciate you for sharing that with us. That's real. That's real. I'm so sorry to hear that. You such a good person, man. And I feel like, I hate to say it, but I feel like the worst things happen to the best people. That's crazy. Just know, big dog, we thinking about you and we appreciate you. And if you need us, you know, especially if you in the Discord family, you need me, add me, man. Show my boys Ralph some love. Everybody in the comments showing love. Appreciate you, big dog. Dang. Sorry, man. Man. My guy, Flagrant Elbow, he said, get some medicine. Nah, right. Yo, man. My guy, Ralph, man. Look at all the love for you and your mom, man. Much love. Just know, we got your back, family. We here. We here. We here. What I want you to think of, Ralph, I want you to think of this. This is who we are. This is who we are to you. This right here, a kickstand, baby. What do I mean by that? Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to roll and you're gonna feel like you're gonna fall. But you know what? We right here. We right here to support you, baby. We right here. We're like a kickstand. You can lean on us. You can lean on us. We got you for the support, family. Just know that. This is us. We gonna be a kickstand today. One day you're gonna be back on the roll. But for now, you need somebody to lean on so you can lean on us. We your kickstand, baby. Just know. Dang. That's some heavy stuff. This is why, like, when I be thinking to myself, like, I'm telling you, like, the community that we created here is so real. It's so real. Like, look at all of this. Look at all this. We all here for a common goal. We all here to get it going, and you know what I'm saying? But, like, we really support each other and really are here to have each other's backs, and that's so real. You know what I'm saying? This is why when people say stuff like, oh, Kenan, you got XYZ amount of subscribers, XYZ amount of people on the live stream. Listen, I got people on the live stream, people, individual people who, if I could shake all of your hands, I would. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just a number to me. It's actual people. That's why I know Ralph. He always here showing love. We always. My guy Flagrant Elbow. Like, I know y'all. My guy, like, I'm telling you, people who always rock with me, you might think that, oh man, you know, I'm just one of this many people. I know who you are. My guy Ra, I see you. I know who you are. Abe, I appreciate you for the love, big dog. Appreciate you for the love. I'm telling you, I see y'all, and I be reading these comments, and I know the people who I see regularly, it always sticks in my head. Always. Come on now. Because it's not just a numbers game to me. It's living and dealing with real people who going through real things. That's what's important. That's what's important. Somebody said, are we out of the SPY? So let me look at the SPY real quick. So now, I'm still in it. I wouldn't jump out of the SPY here. I would have jumped out here. You know what I mean? And it could get back up. It is looking like it's getting to put season. Just know that. It looked like it's getting a put season where you change your mind and you go back into, like, put, like Healthy Girl T. Come on now. I know the family. I know people who be here all the time rocking. I know y'all. It's real. It's not just numbers to me. I see you. Let's go. I wouldn't jump out of the SPY call on a dip. I would jump out of the spot. Corey, right? The family. Come on now. My guy said he lost his mom in January. He said now, man, he said, you know how I feel. Make her proud. That's right. Make her proud, man. That's exactly right. That's right. I'm sorry to hear that, Corey. Appreciate you, man. I hate to hear that bad. I'm telling you, bad things, they just be happening to good people a lot. Always. Man. Let's see. So we got Apple back up to the 150, right? But it's still coming down a bit. So, okay. Pinterest should cool off at like 152. It might touch 150, but it could cool off at like 152. 151, actually, was the last support like this. Appreciate you for that, baby. Appreciate you for that $20 one. Let's talk about it. So, your work is so valuable. Thank you for your service. And that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you. Perseverance, chameleon. That's love, baby. That's love. And my guy said, the uranium. So I don't have any uranium stocks at all. And I'm going to keep it real. Why I don't? I never looked into it. That's first of all. I never looked into it. Second of all is I seen like some commercials and advertisements telling me to, go pick up some uranium stocks. And then I seen like the bots in the comments talking about uranium stocks. So then the way that they were introduced to me, I was thinking, it's kind of shady, So I didn't really look into it. However, that don't mean that it is shady. Just the way that it was introduced to me was weird. So I just never looked into it myself. My guy Ralph is back. He said, thank you, family. Really appreciate it. He said, I can't reach out to each and every one, but from the bottom of my heart, love y'all. We know it's real, big dog. We know it's real. We already know. We already knew. You know what I'm saying? We got your back, fam. I'm telling you, we a kickstand for you. You could lean on us. He said before she left, she told me, listen, let's go. Let's go. I'm holding for you. I'm holding for you, family. I'm holding for you. Just know. AMC, look at it. And those who just rolling in, just know I'm a little sick. So if my energy seems like it's a little different, I'm a little kind of sick. I'm you know what I'm saying, my chest. It's like I feel like a tiger in a cage right now. That's how I feel. But listen, I'm here. I'm gonna show up for you. If I can, I will. So now the SPY is 446. Again, you might say, I'm about to jump out. I ain't jumping out because I want to jump out higher. You know what I'm saying? You can always plan on a better exit. Lucid update. Lucid is holding strong at this point right here. At the $20 mark. Holding strong. We love to see it. GME is running. If it is, I hope so. I got in. I officially got some GameStop. The Discord family, they already know. The Discord family, they already know. I got in for the first time at GameStop at 180. 180. When was that? That had to be probably like right here. And then it may have dipped on me, but I didn't even see it because I wasn't babysitting it because I'm diamond handing it anyway. So I wasn't babysitting, right? And then it's up again. So shout out to that. We want to see GameStop break over the $200 mark. We want to see it. Look at the attack on SPRT. Okay, yeah, let's get it. Family, SPRT is coming down. So if it hits close to, I want to say, the $17 mark, family, it's coming to pick us up. It's coming to pick us up. That's what we're looking for. Remember, though, sometimes you're not always looking for call options. You also can look for put options. Discord family in particular. If you're running in calls, you're looking for calls. Right now, with the market sentiment going down, you got to understand. You got to put your calls a little further out. However, if you're looking for puts right now, you could get in and get out of a put right now. BBIG is back under the $10 mark. It's back under the $10 mark. I like it down here. I think it could go to the previous support of like 1060. I'm sorry, not 960. And that seems solid. It might break under it, but that's where it seems solid. I want you to understand, if we get into a market correction, family, I really want you to understand this. We all know that everybody's been talking about stock market corrections for like blah, 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 100 years, right? Every now and again, it really does happen. No feelings. Appreciate you, big dog. That's love. Every now and again, I really want you to understand. And he said, great morning, family. Good morning, baby. Let's get it. Market corrections do happen. And if you in call options, whether they out 5, 10 months, whatever long, right? If we go through a market correction, you would consider your stocks you hold on to, your high conviction plays, but your call options and stuff like that, that's on a time limit, it's no point in diamond handing an option, especially when you see it's running out of time. Okay, let's see. Somebody said Nio is dipping. Yeah, where is it now? Is it at 35 yet? No, close. It's close. It broke past. It's at a recent support of 3680. Recent support 3680. Okay. Let's get it. Somebody said my super chat ain't want to work. JoJo96. Oh no, not super chat Kenan too. Listen, I don't know who you talking about, but you're not gonna shame me because people showing me love. You can do what you want. I don't care about you trying to shame me. You can shame me all you want. Listen, I come from nothing, man. Listen, you want to shame me? You can try. Have fun. Litecoin was havoc. Litecoin going crazy. Walmart partnership. He said, Ralph, remember, although no weapons formed against you shall prosper. That's right. Let's look at Adder again. Let's check them out let's see if they're over the 16. Oh, well over it. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Adder is really, again though, it's coming to pick you up. That's what I'm talking about, baby. He said, yeah, my boy, my favorite teacher all the time. Let's get it, baby. That's love. Stay unbothered. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. ETH, let's check them out. Family, if you could get Ethereum, all this amazing info, you deserve it. Appreciate you for that. Yo, if you get Ethereum under 3,000, come on now. Let's talk about it. He said, I got in and out, Nio puts, $30. Let's go. Let's go. $30. Yep. In, out. In and out. Kenan, the people's champ. Let's get it, baby. Real recognized. Real. You already know. You already know. You already know. Somebody said free game, right? And hey, come on now. Come on now. Thank you for your help and insight. You know I got you. Appreciate you. Leo, man, that's real. If you get Ethereum under 2,000 family, this is, and to be honest, in my opinion, this is a steal. This is a steal right here, right now, even at this current price. And again, it might drop even more than that. But guess what? Guess what? If it do, we pick up more because we got to hold on to this. And I was telling people in a video previously, I had 0.6 of a Bitcoin, right? It was worth, I want to say, this had to be like 2007. I had Bitcoin and I had 0.6 of it, right? And it was worth BTC. This had to be 2017, 2018. Family, I really had 0.6 of a Bitcoin. And I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. I'm in the crypto game. You know what I'm saying? I was a little baby in the crypto game. But let's see, where were we? 2018. Yeah, it was somewhere around 17 or 18. Yeah, it was after the run. It was after this run in 20. It came all the way back down to like 3,000, right? I had picked up 0.6 of a Bitcoin. And then it ran up, right? It ran up to like 5,000 and it was consolidating. I was like, oh, I'm out, right? I sold my 0.6 of a Bitcoin. Family, you know what happened? I ended up having to buy it back like right here for 35,000. So I would have been way up on the, I'm still up on the play because it's 45,000. And right now I spent like 35,000 on it. So I'm still up significantly. However, I would have been up more. I would have been up even more if I would have just held. But that's what I'm doing now. I learned my lesson. I paid the tuition. Tuition is the cost you pay on the market for your education. So I paid my tuition. Now I'm in the game for a long time. If I see Ethereum come down to $100, I ain't selling the Ethereum I got. I'm just buying more. If I see Bitcoin come to $1,000, I ain't selling the ones I got. I'm just buying more. I appreciate y'all. That's love. Shout out to my guy, Steve. He said, battle rap, Don DeMarco. Let's get it, baby. I got you. Let's go. Let's get it. And shout out to my guy, Corey. Always showing love. The big dog. Let's go. He said, it's a blessing to come here with the family. That's why I rock with you, Kenan. That's real. You already know what time it is, baby. That's real. He said, I always show you love. And listen, I remember that and I see that and I appreciate you for that. Just know it's real. It's real, baby. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Corey. He said, how low can Square go? How low can you go? That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. So SPRT, though, I like it down here. I can see it coming in 17. Let's see. Somebody said the SPY is in a free fall. SPY. Let me tell you something funny. So SPY, it should cool off at 445. This is a decent level of psychological resistance. I mean, support, right? Support meaning it should bounce off of this line. So like, let's say that you in a SPY call with me. And again, we're not going to diamond hand something that we think ain't going to win, right? You got to take your wins. You got to take your losses. And then you got to say, look, I hit my risk tolerance. I'm out, right? Kenan, he said you were just being a disciplined trader. All good, right? You live and you learn. That's right. That's right. Appreciate you, big dog. Somebody, B. Morris, that's love. He said, how low can Nio go? It's going to go as low as it need to, baby. It's going to go as low as it need to. Now, again, he said any of my SPY puts plan, right? Let's get it. Let's get it. So let's see. Right now, I'm in a SPY call. And let's see what I'm down on it. Let's see what I'm down on it right now. Family, and also, I wash sell myself by accident. We all make mistakes. Just know that. What do I mean by a wash sell? I bought a call option, right? And then I tried to buy 2 more. But I hit sell. And it sold 2 more, like immediately, like market sell. Straight up market sell. So then I bought it back immediately. So my average looked like it's what it's not, right? So for example, my average on my SPY call is saying I'm down. Let me send you this. I'm in a SPY call. And remember, you got to be prepared, not surprised. Like I was telling you with the shirt, proper preparation prevents poor performance. What do I mean by that? I mean, you got to give yourself the time that you need. You got to give yourself the time that you need in order to make a play work. And once you realize it won't work, it's okay to take a loss rather than to hold on to something that's losing, right? Well, you the captain of the ship, but you ain't got to go down with the ship. So this what I meant. I wash sell myself. So it looks like I'm down 12%, but let me tell you.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I'm really down like 17%. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it raw. I wash sell myself. If you understand what that is, I bought it and sold it by mistake out. I'm really down like 17% on this. However, I want you to understand, I got until October 21st, so I got even over a month. However, I'm not holding it until then. If this buy call, and you see how quick it could turn around, right? You see how quick the SPY could turn around. Give it like 4 days or so, it could be right back up. But again, what I want you to understand is you give yourself the time, and then once you see that it ain't gonna work out the way that you thought it was gonna work out, you get on out of that. You get on out of that. So for example, I'd rather take a 12% loss than a 50% loss. You see what I'm saying? Because then you could get into another play and then basically just make your money back and then some. Said Nio dip so I could buy it. That's right. That's right. Let's go. The content you provide just a month I've been following has been amazing. Happy to send you a super chat. I appreciate you for that. Just know that's love. That's love. That's what I'm talking about. Rockets, diamond hands, baby, we here. Yes, we here. Just know I'm holding for you. Just know that. And speaking of that, just for you, I'm going to go check out AMC again, and let's see what they on right now. AMC, the beast, the big dog, the banger. The banger. Let's go. Let's see. So AMC, right now, we're still staying in this line, consolidating. Actually, we went up a little bit, so we can move this. Our resistance line is now up here, but we are in this channel. Let's change the color so we can see that they're related. And let's make this line, put some meat on the bones of this line. Bow, make it thicker. Thick. Here we go. So now we're staying in this channel. But notice, AMC has been in an uptrend pretty much since, to be honest, for a long time. It's been in an uptrend for a very long time. Shout out to AMC. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Now, SPY should be cooling off down here. It should be cooling off down here at 445. However, if we break 445 and start getting into them 444s, family, you could tell this is a bad sign in terms of call options, especially if they're very short, very, very short. So Nio could cool off down here. However, I would not be surprised to see it touch 35. That absolutely would not surprise me. All right, Apple. Discord fam. I'm looking for a call option on Apple. You already know me. If you rocking with me, I like what I see. I see a price I like. Just know Apple is supposed to drop the iPhones and all of this and all of that. One thing too that a lot of people don't realize is that oftentimes people sell the news on stuff. Like let's say the iPhone, whatever come out, and people are selling the news. You see what I'm saying? So let's see. Apple. Let's go to the price targets and let's see what stock analysts think Apple is going to be. AAPL. If you want to be on a Discord, be up on the plays, hit the link in the top of the chat. Discord fam, just know that I clicked the wrong thing. AAPL. All right. So Wall Street, they just gave this yesterday a rating. They said 170 by next year, 180 by next year, 168 by next year, 185, 180 2 days ago. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, since the market is coming down, what we're going to do is I'm looking for an option on Apple. However, just know, it's coming down. It got to 148, and it looks like it's headed back there again. But I can't see it falling way more than that unless, and let's be clear, the market overall is actually in a crash or a correction. which happens. This does happen. Every now and again, people are going to tell you again, time and time again, oh, this thing, the market's going to crash, the market's going to crash. They're going to be right eventually. They tell you 100 days straight it's going to rain. They're going to be right eventually. I could tell you, I could start in June and tell you it's going to snow, it's going to snow, it's going to snow. And by December, by January, it's going to snow. I can say I told you so. Even in June, I told you so. You see what I'm saying? You just got to watch out for who keeping it real with you. Some people aren't. Yo, is Adder above 17 yet? Because if that's the case, this is nuts. Okay, no, it's cooling off. It took a rocket. Yo, but let's be clear. Let's be clear. ARHVF. Yeah, I ain't up on this one, family. This is new to me. Totally new to me. The volume is really low. Let's look at the day. 5,000, 71,000. Some days basically no volume. Yeah, this is a new play to me, family. Litecoin is back at 185. That's crazy if so. If Litecoin is back at 185, I clicked the wrong thing. LTC, Litecoin, not LTC properties. Yo, family. This is why I tell you, somebody got murked. Ooh. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Yo, somebody got murked. Look at this. At 9:13, this thing was 235. 235. Yo, dang. Somebody got hit with it. Bow. That's really crazy. This thing ran, they heard the Walmart news. They jumped in. Stupid. And now it came all the way back down here to 185. It's still up if they got in a few days. That's why we use strike days. Baby. Come on now. They really. Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance. Yo, they got hit. They got hit with it, baby. All right, cool. Let's check them out. Somebody said the SPY going to 43. Let's see. If we break under that 45, I totally could see it. I could totally see it. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Jeez, crazy. Again, be cool. Everybody else tripping. Be cool. Stocks go up, they come down. Get yourself the good time frame. You be all right. You gonna lose some, but you just gotta win more than you lose. That's what it's about. My guy Nepal, appreciate you, baby. He said, I gotta get this off my chest. I messed up my account. It went to 0, back again. Rough week. He said, I never give up, no matter what. We diamond hand AMC though, baby. I hope that you win this with us. Affirmation is really powerful. The more we speak about it, the more to come and pass. That's right, baby. Let's go. He said, is it time to get long-term Lucid? I'm in Lucid long, but if I start hearing that they ain't delivering cars and blah, 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 come on now. I'm done. I'm out. SPY look like it's going to Friday's low. It wouldn't surprise me. Look, we got a little jump, right? So this is what I want you to understand. Let's pay attention to this. So we are in a SPY call, right? SPY is a long-term banger. You're going to win on SPY unless 2 things. 1, you didn't give yourself enough time. Or 2, we are actually in a market crash, or correction, which happens. It happens, right? Okay. Let's say that you got into a SPY call. Let's go back in time. Like here. You get into a SPY call here at 447, and then it comes all the way down for like a week. Boom, it hit 334. Oh, you made the worst decision ever, right? If we're in a market crash, you really did make a bad decision. But you know what? You prepared, not surprised. You gave yourself enough time, and it goes back up, and then you could get out. So now, we got into a SPY call. I want to say, at like 449, let's call it. And now it's at 445. So we're down on the call. We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it raw. We down on the call. So now, I don't want to get out here at a line of support. I would rather it bounce and come back up to like 448 before I would be willing to get out or something like that. You see what I mean? Somebody say, yo, Adder is still flying. Does Adder have options? They do. 300 up. Yo, family, come on now. Adder is going bonkers. Bonkers. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm about to go to the Discord real quick and see if the people in the call option section, the family, if they in there running every time. Let's see. Let's see what they talking about in there. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Somebody said new but ready. They're up 400% on the call out. I knew I was going to see somebody in the call in here talking about that. I knew it. If you in the Discord, shout out. Go to the call option sections. Look, people posting. They've been in these plays. Even plays I'm not in. Shout out to y'all, man. That's love. Yo, I love Discord family. That's crazy. Adder, he said I'm up 1,000%. Listen, when you up 975%, these are the plays that you wish you put the house on. You never really want to do that, but like hindsight, you know how it is. You like, yo, if I would have put, Alpha Sal, he said, I'm thinking about transferring my portfolio from Robinhood to Public. Do I think it's a good idea? So, shout out to Public. However, I want to say this. What I personally do is I open up a new account and I just start fresh there. That's how I rock out with all of my accounts. I open up a new one and then boom, I'm in that too. I'm a new one, bang bang. You see what time it is. Family, I want you to understand, if this break past 20, the FOMO buyers might just rush in. They might really just straight up just rush in. Why is Nio crashing? We talked about that a little bit. And basically, you won't believe it or not, they talking about, and who said this? It was Barron's. Let's see. Industry formation. I can't find it, but basically, I'll look for it again. Let me see over here if I still have it up. Walmart. Here we go. China has too many EV firms. What it means for Nio and Tesla stock, blah, blah, blah. They're talking about merging them together. If China wants to do that, I got to read into it. But if they want to merge them, they will. The Chinese government over there, it's not like the United States where you got to like go through the laws and the courts and blah, blah, blah. They could do what they want to do. They could do literally what they want to do. If they say, yo, we not having no this or that, they could do it. They got total, utter control. Yo, family, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. On my side, I don't know if it's true. I'm seeing 800 likes. 800 likes. Hit that like button for your boy. Because people be telling me they ain't even getting the notification sometimes. Trailing stop loss on Adder. So you loaded up on the stock. You didn't load up on the call. Or maybe you did. So look, the RSI up here, it got all the way up to 80. But now, it's just going to cool off. Let's get it. Apple's hitting 148 soon. Yeah, it did in the pre-market earlier. Shout out to Finra. What Finra do? What they do? All right, cool. Let's check them out. So again, AMC, we're consolidating between 152 and 150. No, I'm sorry. I'm saying 150. One day we looking for that. Between 50 and 52. Let's get it. Nio helps create EV laws in China. Have faith. You know I'm holding, baby. Adam said he wearing his Kenan Grace tank today. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go. On the road. Come on, people. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. All right, let's see. So let's see if we could get into something. Yo, to be honest with you, Netflix, if anything surprised me, Netflix coming back down like this. I wonder why they ran up like that. I haven't been following them so hard. I do own, I want to say like a few thousand. I don't think it's 10. It might be a few thousand in Netflix. Let me double check. I'm not sure. Because I just had them for so long. Yeah, like 3,000 in Netflix. And I'm up. Oh, I hit the home run. I didn't even know. I had Netflix for a long time. I'm up 124% on 5 shares. But yeah, I've been in Netflix for a minute. Like a hot minute. And I have not bought anymore. So then that's why this is what it is. Netflix, my position. 5 shares, average cost $260. Up 124% on that. Love to see it. Love to see it. But I have not. If I would have known, look, hindsight 2020, huh? Somebody said SPY. Oh yeah, again, is it under the 45? If SPY is under the 45, then yeah, I can see it going to 443, or even 440. Let's see, SPY. No, still not there yet. 445 should be a very strong support line. And if it breaks, you know what time it is. You're gonna see 100. You're gonna see 100 videos. Oh, the stock market is crashing. Everybody gonna be flipping out, crying and crying and crying. I said this in a video a long time ago, right? How far would Twitter dip? I gotta look. But I said this in a long time ago. Now in the stock market, right? This how I want y'all to really, really get down. So where my calculator at? Here we go. You got your portfolio. 100% of your portfolio. What you need, in my personal opinion, 70 to 80% of your stocks, 70 to 80% of them need to be in big dogs, beasts, bangers. What do I mean by that? I mean VTI. I mean SPY. What else? I mean Apple. Stuff that your grandma would know the name of. She might not know SPY. She might not know VTI. But Apple, Microsoft, right? 70 to 80% of your portfolio need to be in these beast big dogs that keep you in the green. You're rocking me for a long time. You heard me say this. Keep you in the green for a long time. Okay. So now, 80%. So let's say Apple, Microsoft, SPY, Disney, stuff like that. Minus 80%. You got 20% left. This is going to leave you with more volatile plays, right? More volatile plays. Let's say we go 10% EVs, right? 10% EVs or something like that. Okay, 10% EVs. You can even add Tesla if you want to the big dogs, not even counting. But let's say 10% EV plays. Boom. Now you got the big dogs, 80% of your portfolio. Let's say some hotter, more volatile stocks, the EV plays, that's another 10%. You got 10% left. Maybe you want to keep 5% of that in cash. This 5% right here, you could do whatever you want. Options, crazy high risk plays, like all of this. Because the worst thing you will lose is 5% of your portfolio in this case, if it really turned bad. But it gives you the chance to handle the heat in the market. Shout out to the family. Let's go. Family growing like wildfire, baby. Let's get it. He said, still awake in Japan, rocking with you hard. SPY, AMC, let's get it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. So Apple's holding its annual iPhone launch event on Tuesday. Let's see. Yeah, 88 won't stay that low. I don't think it will. I think it's going to be a huge banger. Huge banger. All right, cool. So now, SPY is back touching a little bit the 446. However, this downtrend eventually will cool. Unless we're in a market correction. Unless we are in a market correction like a real one. Okay, cool. So now let's see, and let's check them out. So Apple, we did touch the 148. AMC is coming back down to the 1. I keep saying 1 to the 50. Delete, don't need that anymore. We want AMC to hold on to this $50. We want it to hold. We need it to hold, baby. And if it don't, you already know. We might be in a trust fall, but I trust the family to hold on to the stock if it falls. That's what a trust fall is. That's how we rocking. That's how we keeping it real. That's how we keeping it raw. Let's look and see what we could get into potentially today. Charge point. I've been looking at charge point for so long, but it's been coming down. You see this? I've been waiting for charge point to come on down and pick me up. I want to get into it for, is this live? Yes. Yes, we live. Somebody said the SEC is waking up. Let's see that. I believe that when I see it. What's going on with this? SEC is waking up. Who is this? This is the government, family. This is the FBI, the CIA, the Alphabet Boys. The SEC protects investors, supposedly. Maintains fair and orderly market, an efficient market, supposedly. All right, cool. Let's see. They're tweeting. Gary Gensler on Twitter. Let's see what he's talking about. This is the charity SEC. What's going on, Twitter? Come on. Gary. Gensler Twitter. Let's see what he's talking about. The charity SEC. Yeah, what's up with this? There we go. Let's see if he's talking about something. Gary Gensler. What are we talking about today? Nothing. September 11th, he posted about 9/11. Okay, so he's not saying anything today. Somebody said the SEC, they working with the hedge fund. That's what they allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically, right? But yo, family, the EVs, they crashing today. However, let's keep in mind, they're coming down, but when you look at the percentages, it's not crazy. The dollar amounts look crazy. The red candles look crazy. However, just keep in mind, the dollar amounts, again, the percentages is 2%. 2%, Li Auto 2%, 2.5, EV or Xpeng 1%. What's Nio? Let's check them out. What is Nio down? Like 2 or 3? Neo's down 2%. Almost 1. However, this could be referred to as one of those dead cat bounces right here. So it might turn around for a little bit, but then drop right back down again, like the SPY. But notice, again, we knew that the SPY was going to find some support. So family, if you in a SPY call with me, right, and it don't start to turn around, I'm going to give it like a week. I would get out of it. I'll get out. Like, all right, look, this thing ain't turning around. Because one thing, like I was telling you at the beginning of the stream, is theta, time decay. Time decay is just eating away at your option. And if this thing is trading sideways or not going in your direction, you got to say, look, I'm cutting out and I'm getting into a better play. All right, cool. So let's see. You know I'm always going to keep it real with you. Always, always. I got to check out Adder again. I want to see if it got near the 20. No, it's coming down. Kenan, do you think charge point is going to go below 20? I want it to. I want it to go below 20. Right now it's finding so much support there though. Like at 20, it's finding crazy support at 20. If it breaks under 20, you might catch it at 18. But the support has been crazy. It got to a low today. For a very long time, it has not been this low. But you see this? Look at this. Basically at $20, 19 a little bit, but like at $20, it's finding crazy support there. Been trying to get in. Let's see. Oh, Ocugen. So they had a little burst. Oh, no, that ain't no little burst. I'm bugging. That's 19%. It looked like a little burst on this chart. That's not a little burst. When you go to the minute chart, you're like, oh. And they have options. And they have options. People is getting paid today, baby. Getting absolutely paid. Let's see. Yo, that Litecoin though, man, people got crushed. If you just rolling in, family, Walmart, they got into a deal with Litecoin, shot them up from 173 all the way up to 235. And that's all the way back down on the same day. This is one day. All the way back down to 180. So if you bought up here, you really got crushed. But again, you can average down. This is why I always tell you, if you got $300 and let's say that you caught yourself chasing or anything like that, and you bought $100 worth of it up here, and it came all the way back down here, you could bring your average way down because you'll be prepared, not surprised. Like I always tell you again, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Say it with me again. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's the 5 P's, baby. 5 P's. Dang. They said no deal with Walmart. That was a hoax. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who even posted about that? Let's see. Glasswire. Walmart announces. Dang. That see? Pump. They got pump fake. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then now people in the comments saying that it ain't real. They said.
My detector test determined that was a lie.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. They said Walmart Litecoin news.
Stop the cap.
Stop. Walmart said, God, nope. Again, that's really crazy. And if you bought in, I'm not laughing at you. Litecoin is a banger. If you hold on for a long term, like very long term, then you'll be okay. Or if you went in prepared and you ready to average down, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. We just having a little fun on your behalf, but we having a little fun. Come on now. You know we gotta have a good time. Look, we always gonna have a good time, whether the market is red or the market is green. Whether Kenan is feeling a little sick or not, we all right. They said that's big cap. Somebody in the comments said you had to put your idiot hat on when you bought it on that. Yo, come on now. Litecoin, let's be clear. Litecoin is a banger, even if the news is fake. But the reason that I didn't really run with it, and I told you I'll look into it later, and I wasn't saying, yo, go load up on this, is because like you need to research stuff like this. Because if you rock with me from the beginning of the live stream, I was saying Walmart could have picked any crypto, and they picked Litecoin. That's huge. But that's why I was thinking we got to look into it before just going and loading up on it. Somebody said, Kenan, look at Nio. It's coming up a little bit, but again, let me tell you something. I don't really believe in these little bounces like this. Cause look, let's go out. Notice, it'll be just like this. Look at this. Nio dropped like a rock, and then it starts to come back up. Oh, look at Nio, it's coming back up. Drop like a rock. Drop like a rock. Coming back up. Oh yeah, finally we out of the downtrend. Oh, I can't believe. Drop. The same thing is gonna happen here. It's gonna come up a bit, and it's gonna drop. It should cool off at like 35. We want to see it go up, but again, this is why we invest into these things long term. However, I will say this. I told you time and time again, we holding on to this 2030. However, I really want you to pay attention and understand how the Chinese government works and how they get down. They could really change the game. If a company fundamentally changes and they're not doing what you thought, like let's say that you invested, let's say you invested into the AMC for the fundamentals of the company, right? Nobody's doing that right now, but let's say that you did, and you were thinking, okay, they're going to sell movie tickets, blah, 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 and then they don't sell movie tickets. They decide that they're going to start selling, I don't know, notepads. Blah, 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 blah. They're going to start selling notepads, right? You invested into a theater company, and now they quit that, and they're selling notepads. You're like, all right, look, the company changed. I'm out, right? So as long as Nio stays an EV company that's ready to dominate over in China, I'm in. However, what would get me out? Since they're talking about China is talking about merging the companies and doing all of this and that, then under these circumstances, I would be like, okay, the company is not what it was. I'm out. But if the company stays what it is, I'm in. I'm in. But again, like I always tell you, China, they have different ways of going about things. They could do what they want. Let me see. Benzinga said this. Benzinga. Too many electric vehicles. No. Or improve charging network promotion. No. Hold up. Let me try to look something up real quick. Alibaba. Booming electric industry. Bigger than Nio. No. Man, these things. Yeah. This is what. Here we go. I want you to see this. This is more important than what we're looking at here. So take a look. This is Reuters, right? They said China is to consolidate overcrowded electric vehicle industry, says the minister, right? So they got all these EVs. If they're looking to consolidate it, on September 13th, China has too many electric vehicles and the makers and the government encourage consolidation, right? The minister said China would improve its charging network. Listen, again, if we wanted to invest into Nio because we believed in everything that they had going on, but the Chinese government decides that they're going to change Nio as a company and merge them with all these other companies, maybe we didn't want to invest into an aggregate of EV companies. We wanted to invest into Nio, right? This is like if the United States decided, how could I put this? Imagine that Coca-Cola is Tesla, right? Coca-Cola is Tesla, and then Pepsi comes out. Pepsi is Nio in this case. Pepsi is going to win. Coke is going to win. They both going to be the big dogs. However, Coke ended up on top. But Pepsi was still a banger. If you got in early on Pepsi, you still in a banger. You see what I'm saying? So now, if the United States decided that they were going to merge Pepsi and Coke, they was going to throw Dr. Pepper in there. If that's not already a business, an underlying business on one of those companies, they was going to throw everything in there, right? Even, I don't know, RC Cola. They just throwing everything in there. Now you invested in the stuff that you didn't necessarily want to be invested in. You wanted to invest in a Pepsi. And now you invested in all of these off brands that just got mushed in. So then you can say, all right, the government changed this, I'm out. You praying I get well? Appreciate you, Erica. That's real. That's real. Let's see. So SPY coming up a bit. But now we know for sure. Now we know for sure that 45 is really holding up in terms of a support line. It's really, really been holding. We love to see it. Somebody said RC Cola at Dollar Tree. Listen, come on now. Good morning. Good morning from Maine. Shout out to Maine. Buying my first Apple shares today. Let's get it, baby. And then, yep. Tay said that's communism. That's right. Is charge point at a buying point? You could, yes, in the $20 range if you're going to hold long term. However, I can see it coming back down to 20 again. I can see it coming back down to 20 again. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Somebody really feeling Dr. Pepper. So you going to strike 2 on Adder. I'm happy to hear you didn't go all in at once. That's important. That's so important. Thinking about taking money out of Nio and putting it in the Tesla, that makes sense. However, if you're looking to exit, remember, try to exit high. Don't try to exit low. I'm still holding on to mine, but remember, try to exit high, not low. SPRT is back going towards the $20 mark, but I can see it coming back down again. GameStop is having a day. Shout out to GameStop. All right, Macy's is going up. Okay. Let's see. Palantir, back down to 25. Look, always, this thing is moving like a clock. Like, what do I mean by that? You could imagine that, it's where I am right now, it's 10:46. I could imagine 1 hour from now, it's going to be 11:46. What do I mean by that? This thing is moving like clockwork. It go up, to 27 just about, come back down to 25. It just keeps doing this. However, one thing I do want you to understand is it's really, the floor is getting higher because Palantir is a long-term banger. So one day it might not be 27, 25. It might be 28, 26. Should I sell AMC to buy GME? I wouldn't. I would just put money in both that I'm willing to lose. Thumbs up. Appreciate you, big dog. 2170 isn't bad for charge point. Not at all. Not in my opinion. However, if you want to get a better price slightly, you could wait. Charge point is a banger. Come on. Let's see. AMC again. One more time. Let's check them out. AMC is coming back down to the $50 mark. Or it was. And now it's cooling. And, yep, it's just bouncing between 51 and 52. If we break 52 again, like, and I mean really break it, we can run. Especially if we get to 55, we really can run. Good entry point for Apple. If you're trying to hold long term, under 150 is excellent. Even 150, to be honest, excellent. However, again, if people keep getting afraid and crying and, oh my God, the stock market is going to crash, la, 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 eventually it will. Keep that in mind. Eventually it will. However, somebody said the market, dead cat bounce, it's looking like a duck. It's quacking like a duck. It's probably a dead cat bounce. I do want you to understand that. However, the SPY, 445, looks great. Looks great. Let's look at Adder. This was a day runner. Adder. If I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I'm not. Let's see. So it came back down to 17 to pick somebody up if they're trying to get in on it. Let's see. Apple 150 again. The SPY is 447 again. So remember, those of you, if you are in a SPY call with me and you're looking to exit a SPY call, remember you exit high. Even if you're down, you exit high. Like let's say, for example, let me look at this SPY call right now. And again, I told you, I wash sell myself. So for tax purposes, I'm down more than it would look. I accidentally wash sell myself, but I'm always going to keep it real. Yeah, on this SPY call right now, I'm currently down 7%, but realistically, I'm probably down 12% if I didn't wash sell myself by accident. What is a wash sell? That means you bought it, you sold it and bought it right back. But I had messed up and I did that, but I'm going to keep it real all the time. I'd rather be real than be right. Because that's how we learn. You gotta reveal so you can heal. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at this. I'm down 7%, but actually, for tax purposes, I'm probably really down 12%. So then I would jump out. Right here, and then I would say, okay, cool. I'll pick it back up at 445 or something like that. Or I would just hold it for the duration because I got until October 21st. However, I'm not holding this till the whole term. If this thing don't turn around by like a week, I'll get out of it. 2 weeks tops, but like a week, I'll be out of this. Because theta would just be eating away at this if it's going to trade sideways or trade down. But I'm giving it time. This is why you give yourself time on plays. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You already know what time it is, baby. Now, what I want y'all to do for your boy, hit that like button so we can get this notification out. People telling me they ain't getting it. Join the Discord in the top comment, baby. Shout out to the Discord family. Always got my back. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Hit the like button. Join the Discord. Your boy is about to get on up out of here because you already know what time it is. I'm trying to go to the gym, get my life together, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be financially healthy and you got to be physically healthy, baby. It's important. It's important. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. You know what I'm talking about? But if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. Discord family, I'll see you over there. I love y'all. Take care.